Rich Paul.
Chris Paul?
Rich Paul.
Cliff Paul.
Cliff Paul.
The fucking the
He has good
drag dude?
insurance.
The drag guy?
Drag guy.
Who's a drag guy?
What was
Drag
it? Ron Paul's drag
RuPaul?
race?
RuPaul.
RuPaul. And who were you talking about, Brick?
Rich Paul.
Oh. Not the same guy?
Isn't that his name?
I don't know.
LeBron's agent.
It's Paul. Maybe it's Paul AD.
Hell yeah, Paulie.
Well, maybe it's Paul Wall.
Paul Walker.
I think Paul Walker is the car insurance.
Jesus.
No, that's Godzilla.
All right, so next pile or pimp.
Us. JB is a pile.
Pile.
For
I mean,
sure.
come on. He's part of the show. He's a pile.
He's part of the show. He's not even here. Actually, he's not even a pile. He just straight went from pile to douche.
Douche.
A douche is worse than being a pile.
That's facts.
That's what JB is.
If we were walking down the street and somebody called me a pile, I'd be like, you know what? Whatever, man. You must be having a bad day. Somebody comes up to me on the street and calls me a douche. I'm taking that shit to heart. Like, what's going on in here?
What if he's like a pile of douches?
Oh. I think those are more like women's bathrooms, not really like out in public.
Yeah.
In the public woman's bathroom.
Yeah.
Ew.
Always at the fucking gyms. Always.
Pile of
They just put them
tampons.
right in the corner. What do you call a pile of tampons? Like a shipwreck yard?
The final 2 minutes.
Bloody Valentine.
Oh shit.
Okay, so we're piles, obviously.
Definitely. No, just JB.
He's the only pile today.
He's the pile of the week.
I think pile this week has to be Kyrie, right?
Yep. Saw
Yeah.
that coming.
That's a great call.
Hi.
He's got to be
No,
pile of the
wait,
week.
wait. Can we do Kyrie and Steve Nash in the same pile or pimp?
Well, no, because I'm gonna have different. I got a different answer
alright.
for each of them.
All right, Kyrie.
Kyrie's a pile.
Pile.
So what exactly did he do? Did he posted like a video clip from a anti-Semitic or Semitic or however you say it, anti-Jewish fucking movie?
Like some, like
Something like that, yeah.
like wasn't there like a documentary or something
About how Jewish people suck?
about?
Yeah.
No,
It's called the internet.
it's something about something. It's something about something for sure. You know?
I mean, it was bad enough for him to get suspended 5 games for not saying sorry
yeah,
about posting
at
whatever it
least
was.
He was promoting the film,
At least 5.
anti-Semitic film. And he posted it on Twitter, I believe.
Yeah.
He promoted an anti-Semitic film on his social media accounts and was unapologetic when given multiple chances to address the situation.
Pile.
Yeah, it's pile behavior for sure.
Definitely pile behavior.
Especially what just happened with like
The world.
Kanye. But Kanye's woke. No one believes it.
He's awake.
I don't even know the Kanye thing. I thought Kanye was just like, I don't like Jewish people.
I don't even think he really said that.
No, he made the White Lives Matter shirt and like did that whole thing.
I mean, yes, that was a pile move there, maybe. But what he said, like
Yeah.
he said anti-Semitic stuff, but he just got his point across the wrong way, and people didn't really understand what he was trying to say. He was just trying to say big corporations are usually ran by Jewish people, and that black people are usually not the ones making the billions of dollars. That's why you don't see a lot of young, like black billionaires. You see a lot of old white billionaires.
I mean, that doesn't sound that bad.
But the way he said it was like
Oh.
kind of anti-Semitic.
You know Kanye.
But I
he
think that's
says
what
it.
I think that's what he meant. But
He
you know
probably
what?
said it in
No one knows what Kanye means, so I don't know.
he said it in a pile of douches way.
Kanye doesn't even know what Kanye means.
Hey, I'm just saying, we would love to be promoted by a Jewish guy. Just saying.
Hey, I heard Jewish people are the best managers, and we need one.
Hell yeah.
So hit us up at nothingbutballspodcast@yahoo.com.
Yep.
Actually.
Yep.
Uh,
And they make the best potato pancakes.
Bro, what if we get just the absolute best manager off of this?
that would be fire. Scooter Braun.
Well, not the. Yeah, maybe.
Rich Paul.
Chris Paul?
Rich Paul.
Cliff Paul.
Cliff Paul.
The fucking
His
the drag
big
dude?
shirts.
The drag guy?
Drag guy.
He's a drag guy.
What was
Drag
it?
guy.
Ron Paul's drag
RuPaul?
race?
RuPaul.
RuPaul. And who are you talking about, Brick?
Rich Paul?
Oh. Not the same guy?
Isn't that his name?
I don't know.
LeBron's agent?
It's Paul. Maybe it's Paul A.D.
Hell yeah, Paulie
Well,
D.
maybe it's Paul Wall.
Paul Walker?
I think Paul Walker is the car insurance.
Jesus.
No, that's Godzilla.
Alright, so next pile or pimp.
Us. We're pilots.
Well, we already did us. We already did us.
Oh, Jason Kelsey. Pile or pit.
Pimp for sure.
Oh, he's a pimp. Have you seen that fucking Batman
You
mask
saw
that he
the
wears on the
Batman man?
sideline?
Bro, that shit was fire. You see
you
Nick
kidding me?
Sirianni, he got
Hey,
mad at
I'm
him.
gonna say he's a pimp too.
Uh-huh.
Look at DeAndre Hopkins. He's balling right now, and he got the 6-game suspension.
Wait, what?
D-Hop is balling. You see that one-handed
Jason Kelsey,
touchdown he
got
had?
the
Oh, yeah.
suspension for steroids.
Jason
Jason-
Kelsey, the center?
Yeah.
He
What I
just
said,
came
right?
back?
No, he just got hit with it. The 6-game suspension for taking PEDS.
Jason Kelsey?
Right?
Are you sure?
The center for the Philadelphia
guy.
Eagles.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey.
I don't know how true that
I
is.
think he
Is
just
this
got
a
six-
clap stat? This
Are
has
you
to be a
sure?
clap stat.
I don't see it.
Jason Kelsey. Suspension.
I
Am
don't
I
think
tripping
so.
right now?
I think you're tripping.
That
You're
a drink?
tripping, bro. Bro, the first article that comes up is from 2017. You are tripping, pal.
Let's see.
And the only thing that comes up when you look up suspension is Kyrie. Oh, here's a good one. Did you see the NASCAR finish this weekend, Grant?
What, when the dude rode the wall for the last lap to go from 10th to 5th and make the
Pimp.
fucking playoffs, dude? What the fuck?
Pimp.
That guy's a
Straight
pimp.
up pimp. I
That
don't
guy's
know
a
what
pimp.
his name is, but he's a pimp.
I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping balls.
What is his name? I need to see his name. Ross Chastain. Pimp
So
move.
that was a pimp move. So that got him
Rode
just
the
enough
wall at,
points
like-
to make it into the
Yeah.
playoffs or the
top-
next round.
top 3 or top 5 or whatever it is in playoff NASCAR. Fucking
Okay, so-
playoff. I didn't even know NASCAR had playoffs.
I think they've been doing the last couple of years. It's like relatively new, I think.
Okay.
I
Hopefully
don't know.
that's right.
Hey, I could be
That
talking
could
out
be a
my
clap
ass.
stat.
I've never watched an entire race.
I mean, I've only watched the one NASCAR race, Cars, and that was 3 people.
Okay, the one with Lightning McQueen won.
Sugar. Is that 2? Is that 2 times in a row we've mentioned Cars?
I mean, it's a great movie.
2
pretty good.
episodes in a row.
I mean,
Yeah.
Mater's definitely top 10 best characters in a Disney
You mean
movie.
Larry the cable guy?
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy is the best Disney character. Top 10
Hell
best
yeah.
Disney characters of all time.
The best. Dang.
Don't at me.
I won't. That's a good. I like that take. The Phillies roster. Phillies in general last night.
Piles. Is that so?
Got
That was the
no-hitter.
second no hitter thrown in the World
Second.
Series.
Second ever no hitter in the World Series. The first one was
Houston Astros pimps. Phillies piles.
nah. Houston Astros will forever be Piles.
I don't know.
I mean, that is one way to make up for it. Is saying, all right, fine, we got caught cheating, but we don't need to cheat, and you throw a fucking no hitter in the World Series.
That is true. The only previous
That's
no hitter.
that's a pimp fucking move.
The only previous no hitter in the World Series era came from Don Larson, who tossed a perfect game in 1956 World Series.
Bro, how crazy you think that was like way back in the day? Fucking
Bro,
that
he
shit
probably
hits
thought
the
it was just another
newspaper
day
the
in
next day.
office.
Like fucking people are going bananas, watching it on the telly, fucking
Gosh,
black and
no,
white
not
knob
even.
turner. Oh, yeah, it probably wasn't even
Listening to it on the
televised.
radio. Like,
Oh
oh,
shit.
perfect game. Oh, and
Everybody
it's like staticky.
everybody's just staring at the fucking
Perfect. It
carpet.
cuts out. Perfect. It's lagging. Come on, antenna, work.
Yeah, that shit must have been dope.
You just see the fucking 3 people in the living room, a mom, dad, and a child in the living room, go jumping up for joy, hitting the gritty, hitting the skedaddle.
Hit the skedaddle on that motherfucker.
Be the
I feel like now it's getting to the nitty gritty. There's always gonna be a good game in college.
yeah, we're getting to the paddle with skedaddle.
Yeah,
We're
we're
getting
getting
to
towards
the
the end of the
douche canoe.
season. And every conference is getting all like their undefeateds playing and all the top teams that save themselves for like the end of the schedule.
I'm saving myself for God.
Like Tennessee and Georgia. Would it have been better for them to play in the beginning of the season, or now like they're playing towards the end?
I mean, I guess it either way can help their resume at the end. But you like look at LSU. LSU got his 2 losses early in the season. Now they're ranked 10th. So I
That's
think it's
true,
always
too.
better to get your
Was
losses
it-
just at the beginning of the year, as long as you're gonna win towards the
Especially
What
for
did
the
they come in
playoffs.
as?
Yeah,
end. That's what I'm saying.
What did LSU come in as?
Unranked.
Were they?
They lost to Florida State in their very first game of the year.
Oh yeah.
that
And they
was
lost.
that was the
someone
best game of the
else.
year so far, wasn't it?
No,
LSU,
Tennessee,
FSU?
Alabama. Tennessee, Alabama for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's
That
true.
was way better.
For sure.
They
Good
took
call.
a goalpost and threw it in the river.
That shit's in the Gulf of Mexico right now.
I can barely make my piss in the toilet when I'm half asleep.
Yo, what's
These
gonna
motherfuckers
happen?
took a goalpost and put it in the river.
What's gonna happen when they beat Georgia this weekend? That's my pick.
We can't get
Hey,
ahead.
whoa,
Can't
whoa,
get
whoa,
ahead.
whoa, whoa.
Jumping the gun.
Jumping the gun.
Jumping the old rooster, as Jordan would say.
What a cock.
All right, let's get into a little tease though of the games. So the first game we got primetime game. We got number 21, Wake Forest Demon Deacons 6-2 versus the number 22 NC State Wolfpack Baby at 8 p.m. Wake Forest, I believe, is favored by 4 over NC State. NC State leads the series versus the Demon Deacons 67-42-6. And they've met
Damn.
every year playing each other since 1910. I don't even know what happened in 1910. Maybe bread was invented. I don't know.
That was right before the Spanish flu.
Whatever.
Arriba.
It's only the third meeting where both teams are ranked when playing each other. That means they suck. And the last time that happened was 1992 when they were both ranked. But
Well, in 1910, a fire killed 146 workers at Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. I actually did a report on that. I swear. I actually did a report on that.
Hey, I'm sorry. R.I.P. to those people that died. But that's
Oh, yeah,
oh
alright.
shit!
Did you just Google 1910 and that shit
It's
came up?
1912.
Yeah.
Don't worry. 2 years later, Titanic hit the iceberg.
Oh,
But
they
it was on
deserved
April
it.
Fool's Day, so it was a joke. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, do you think everybody back home was like, no way? I'm not falling for that one. Yeah,
All
right.
right, no more interruptions.
Leonardo DiCaprio was only 16 in 1912.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Dude, he was on the Titanic. I saw the movie.
Jeez.
Damn, bro, he doesn't age at all.
Damn, he looks
Like some
good.
young.
He
Okay.
looks good.
All right, let's get that.
Alright.
All right. So at stake for these two teams, they're both 2-2 in the ACC. They are still contending for the ship in the ACC, but they both lost to Clemson, who's undefeated still in the ACC. But Clemson's got a tough schedule. They got to play the Hurricanes. They could lose, given the ACC loss there.
Okay, if you say so.
The last time these two teams met The score has been 45-42.
It's a good game.
Yep. NC State has won their last 15 home games. They are one shy of breaking their record.
So wait, are they tied with the record?
Yeah,
And they need one more to break it?
Yeah, so they beat Wake Forest. They'll break the record.
Oh, this is a big deal.
That record was set in 1972 all the way until 1975 when fucking Lou Holtz was the coach. And then the key to winning for NC State is going to be their fucking defense. The defense is ranked 18th in yards given up with 308.6 and tied for 12th in points allowed at 17.4.
And bro, that's some like Dallas defense type shit.
Yeah. Fucking beast. Then their offense, they just brought in a new QB, first year, MJ Morris. He'll be the starter after having an 18-point comeback versus Virginia Tech. And
Was
during
this
that,
last week?
yeah, he completed 20 of 29 passes, 265 yards, and 3 TDs. No interceptions or turnovers.
All right.
And how Wake Forest.
All right.
But Wake Forest.
Yeah.
Now
So you said NC State's defense. How's Wake Forest's offense been?
What we're getting into.
Getting into the nigga.
Sam Hartman could have been a top QB this year if he didn't get injured, but he's a beast. He's thrown for 2,026 yards, 22 TDs, and 6 interceptions.
So
And
is he playing or is he hurt?
He's playing,
Okay.
but he could have been like a Heisman contender if he didn't get hurt at the beginning of the year.
He got hurt.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Wow.
he's good. He's good. Oh, I forgot what he hurt. I just know he was injured. But they have 3 studs at wide receiver. They got Perry, Green, and Banks, who all combined for 90 receptions, 1,400 yards, and 16 TDs. They be spreading the ball on offense, I'm saying.
He had a
Everybody
blood clot.
eats. Everybody eats.
There you go.
He had a blood clot issue in the beginning of the season.
Haggett, Schroeder, syndrome.
What, Hartman?
Yeah.
I think he was actually not supposed to play ever again because of it, but
Dang.
he ended up getting better.
He said the old Kirk Cousins line. If I
Yeah.
die, I
That-
die.
Now, Wake Forest
He
offense,
said, "You fucking like that?"
they averaged 38.9 points. And they scored at least 31 every game.
Okay.
We got
Going up
ourselves
against a defense that gives up less than 13 points a game.
less than 18 points a game.
Let's see what happens when a rock meets a hard place this weekend at Wake Forest at NC State.
Tune in.
A wolf pack versus a demon. Who wins?
Ooh.
All right, you answer this question for me, and I'll make my pick.
All right.
Where is Wake Forest? Because I thought this shit was like near Orlando.
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Holy shit!
It's in like Greensboro or something.
Yeah.
No. What is
So
it?
this is Big Brother versus Little Brother, but like in this case, Little Brother's taller. No. Big Brother's taller. 'Cause Wake Forest is ranked
They're in
21.
Winston-Salem with the witches.
That's very far away.
Demon Deacon.
That's what. Okay, now
Basically,
everything
bro.
makes sense. Okay, so this shit's like up in like
Where's
the
NC
Boston
State?
area.
We were gonna go to Wake Forest and North Carolina.
Wake
game.
Forest is beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
We went right past their campus when we were
I think they're in Raleigh, North Carolina, or some shit.
Raleigh.
Wait, so it's
Raleigh.
not insane. Okay,
So NC State's in Raleigh.
Not
and-
far from each
Raleigh,
other.
North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina, and Wolfpack or not Wolfpack.
Demon Deacons.
Demon Deacons are 30 or where am I? 20 an hour and a half away. In
It's a
Winston
rivalry to me right there.
Winston Salem, just a bus ride away.
Okay, so this is like Palm Beach State versus FAU.
Nothing like that.
Because Palm Beach
Well-
State doesn't have a football team.
In that case,
It's like FAU versus FIU.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Wake Forest to cover the spread. I think in
What's the spread?
college, a good
4.
offense is better than a good defense. I think a good defense usually indicates you play some soft ass teams. And Wake Forest
Dang,
is going
they're
to
both
smoke them
ranked, too.
by 5.
Both ranked too. Number 21 versus number 22.
Well, one of them won't be at the end of this game, and it's North Carolina State.
What about you, Brick?
What about
Brickleberry?
What about me?
Little brick
Brickleberry.
dick.
You mean Dingleberry?
Pick your pick. Who are you picking?
Where is it at?
Under
Is it
there.
in Wake Forest?
It's in
NC
Raleigh.
State. NC State's going for their record of 16 straight home games.
Fuck it. Let's go for the record. NC State, Wolfpack.
I totally forgot to account for that.
Wolfpack.
I mean, they can
I'm sticking
still
with my
win.
gut. I'm sticking with my
Oh,
gut.
yeah.
I think the defense is going to be too much for the blood clots.
Oh, the blood.
Sorry. I didn't mean it.
It's fucked up. They're really going to stop them.
All right.
They clog up those holes.
Let's go to the next game. Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
I got to pick mine.
Oh, you did yours?
No,
Oh, go for it.
I'm going to pick. They both almost beat Clemson this year, too.
Oh, did they now?
I'm going to go. I think NC State's going to get the record as well. I think they
Okay.
have. I think they're playing for something more than Wake Forest is.
Facts.
That's what I was thinking. When you reminded me about the streak, I was like, oh fuck.
They're going to be
The
playing with
energy is going to be
extra
incredible. They're going to be juiced.
And they got home field advantage.
Grit. It's not really. They're in prime time. They're playing at 8 o'clock.
I mean, it'll be their band in the stands. It'll be louder.
True.
And their crowd, their student section.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sure the rest of the crowd will be like kind of split.
So they lost to Clemson 51-45, and NC State lost 30-20. Yeah, they're close to Clemson.
Damn. Before we get into that next game, though,
What, do we sponsor this video?
no,
Oh.
I need to do my punishment for getting blown out so bad.
48-0. Kansas State beat. What was it?
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
I think I was the only one that picked them.
You
on
were the
pod.
only one. We all picked Kansas State.
I mean, I think I got the over/under. I said they were going to score over 40.
Yeah, with the other team.
That might have been
The
one of
other
the
teams-
harshest things that's ever happened on this show.
The other team.
That was
scored
brutal.
more than
Is there any
40.
Mountain Dews left?
Oh, there you go. Look at
I'm
there.
going to get one. I'll take one.
Ain't Mountain Dews left.
That is funny. There might be Coronas. That is funny. He was the only one that picked Oklahoma State. They lost 48-0.
Pile.
Big pile.
I'm doing my punishment.
There it is. Too carbonated.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Proud of you. Very, very proud of you.
All right, let's get into this next segment. You guys started off while I drink this truly.
All right.
All right,
So
we up.
next game here. Do you want to do the Alabama LSU game or the Tennessee Georgia game?
Yeah, dude.
We'll do
I'll do
Bama.
that, Alabama.
We'll do Bama, Lusu.
So we got an SEC West showdown.
There you go.
We got Alabama, number 6, versus LSU, number 10. Alabama's favorited in this one by 13.5.
A big spread.
Yeah, for a SEC game, top 10, big spread.
Spread's bigger.
Alabama, who's had a lot of close games.
Yeah,
That shit's bigger than a stripper's booty cheeks spreading. Big old spread. That shit spread like butter.
Jesus.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I love it. All right.
So Bryce Young been balling this year against ranked teams. He averages
Oh, I get
335
it.
yards.
This is Bryce.
Oh yeah, he's winning Heisman. He's averaging 335 yards, 22, and he has 22 touchdowns against 6 interceptions versus ranked opponents this season. Not only Bryce, but I think Gibbs will have a big run to keep the LSU defense on their toes to control this game.
So you got LSU covering?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Where's this game at? Oh, at LSU.
Down in the bayou.
Down by you. Down in the buoy.
Yep.
Well, we got what's his name? Kelly.
Well, Kelly is 0-2 versus Bama.
Not Chip Kelly.
Not Chip Kelly.
Dick
But-
Kelly.
Dick Kelly. Ryan Kelly.
Ryan Kelly.
Pile
Ryan,
Kelly.
God dang it.
He's a pile.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, he's 0-2 versus
Forever
Bama.
a pile. Never a
Oh,
pimp.
and 2 versus Bama.
But
But
LSU, they got a beast at QB.
oh, LSU also has a beast at QB. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Joe
That's what I
Burrow coming back?
Jalen Daniels. 2 first names.
I
What
don't
does
know.
that mean?
I never trust people with 2 first names.
Can you trust him or can you
Never
not?
trust a guy named Jalen either. Once got my lunch money stolen by Jalen.
Aw, sounds like it's really so
Well,
haunting you.
you can't trust a guy with 3 first names either.
But
Or 3 names in general.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Never fucking
But-
trust the guy.
John Wilkes
Hey.
Booth.
Bama,
That son of a bitch.
Bama might have a 2-game regular season loss because Jalen Daniels putting up fucking numbers. 1,800 passing yards and 12 TDs against 1 interception. Then he also has 500 yards rushing and 9 TDs. Bro,
Dual
look
threat.
how bad did Bama do against Hooker at quarterback versus Tennessee?
Dude, he ran all over him.
And threw all over him. Hyatt had literally had 200 yards receiving.
I mean, we'll get into it, but you can't. I don't know how much you
But-
can judge on that. Tennessee's the best team in the country, but I'll dive into that in a second.
But I don't know, Jalen Daniels. I don't think Bama's defense is good this year,
It's not as good as
or
it's been in the
not
past.
up to Bama standards. I mean,
Bingo.
but yeah, Kelly's 0-2. Bama's won the last 2 matchups and hasn't lost in Baton Rouge since 2010. Will
Bro,
LSU
iPhone was barely out back then.
barely? Will LSU pull off that upset? You guys decide.
I think Alabama could win by the 2 touchdowns. I think Bryce Young kind of turns it up a notch, gets that offense pumping.
Yeah.
And it's a night game. Alabama does good in night games.
They
the
they
most
lost
part.
to Tennessee.
That's what I said for the most part.
I like Bama here. Bryce Young gonna have a crazy game. He's gonna go off. Fuck the LSU defense. Fuck all their stats. Bryce Young balls out. They cover their 14 spread. Their 13 and a half, whatever it is.
I don't think Bama covers,
Okay.
but I think they win. But I do not think Bryce Young has the greatest game. I think
You think he
Gibbs-
struggles a little bit against?
Yeah, against the LSU defense a little bit, and I think Gibbs is the one that has a bigger game than Bryce Young, the running back.
Hey, speaking of LSU defense, Cowboys drafted Damone Clark last year. He had a spinal fusion in the offseason. Came back, played last week, and there's rumors around the Cowboys that he's the fastest player on the team. Even faster than
Nah,
Micah.
We saw Micah score, bro. Speaking scored. Micah's
Bro,
beast.
Micah has said that Damone Clark's faster than him.
That's crazy.
Wasn't Micah last year faster than Tyreek Hill at the Pro Bowl?
Exactly. So if A equals C, Damone Clark is faster than Tyreek Hill.
I believe that shit.
Haven't even seen the race.
Nope. But I've seen the meet.
I
right,
heard the
so-
race.
2 of us got Alabama. 1 of us went LSU.
Tua bus.
I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, LSU.
Hey, you guys want to talk about all those fucking trades at the deadline, bro? This shit was like the fucking NBA this year in the NFL.
And
never see trades
a
like
record.
This crazy shit. There was a
Never.
record, really?
Yeah, record 10 trades.
Holy shit,
There's a lot of meats getting tossed around in the league.
bro!
Tell you
Fucking.
that.
All right, Roquan Smith, Ravens.
Roquan Smith.
CMC, Niners. Fucking
Mm.
Hawkinson, Vikings. Claypool, Bears. Chubb, Dolphins. Wilson Jr., Dolphins. Ridley, Jags. Hines, Bills,
And there's probably more.
probably. But
Like
those are the
little
ones.
ones.
Those are the big
Those
ones
are
I
the big
cared about.
ones.
Which out of all those trades, which one do you think is going to have the most impact?
Most impact?
Yeah, like which trade is going to benefit the team the most? I know it's a
The
team
big-
sport, but like which player on this trade list is going to say like, oh, ever since acquiring that player, like that team's really turned around and it helped them make a
Ravens.
run.
Ravens defense been struggling this year.
Oh yeah.
That's
That-
exactly what I'm
Dolphins are-
thinking.
Dolphins
I
pass
mean, the
rushing.
Dolphins are still good though on defense.
But
Like,
I was gonna say
I don't think you see improvement on their defense really from Bradley Chubb. Like, I think they stay the same and they just
I don't
stay consistent.
I don't want to say CMC. But I just like that trade. Maybe Hawkinson to the
Dude,
Vikings.
and he's looked good for them in the 2 games. Fucking he
Hawk-
played that first game after reading the playbook for 2.5 days.
Yeah. Maybe Hawkinson to the Vikings. Because like I feel like that's gonna spread the field out so much more for them.
And they're
Having
already
just an
6-1.
Having like an elite
Yeah,
tight end.
Dolphins.
Just
Yeah.
like over the top.
That's a good
gonna
call.
really get 'em.
Yeah, I think
Hawkinson.
out of all of them,
Going
out
from
of
worst
all
to
of them that
first
broke-
in the division.
what happened?
He's going from worst to first in the division.
Bro, that's the second
Really
trade the
good
Vikings
division.
have done in the division. I think they traded with the Lions during the draft. And then they traded with them again to get Hawkinson. I
Yes.
can't believe Detroit made that trade, first of all. Why the fuck would you want to keep him in the division? You know how good he is. He knows
Yeah.
your fucking scheme. Piles. Detroit Lions are piles. But I think what Chugs was saying before about the Roquan Smith
Yeah.
trade,
like
I
that
think
trade.
I think that trade was the best. First of all, he already leads the NFL in tackles before the trade. And now he's going to go to Baltimore where they have great players all over the field on defense. They're just missing that spark that
That Ray Lewis spark.
yeah,
That
man.
Raekwon
Like
Smith
they got
spark.
ballers, but they collapse at the end of the game, and I think they need somebody like Roquan Smith to kind of juice them up and get them fired up again, help Lamar out a little bit. I
like
really
that
think the
pickup.
Ravens can make a run, and I think that trade's really going to help as long as they can get the running backs healthy.
Yeah. I feel that.
They just lost Bateman for the year.
Yeah.
So
Shorebomb.
are the Jags piles for now until Calvin really comes back in place? Or so, like,
They're piles if they sign him to a long-term deal. 'Cause
Why?
then they have to. There's like a bunch of not like incentives, but like
I
a
mean,
bunch
this man retired NFL at 22 years old, and then got suspended being retired.
Oh, I thought
Because
he
if he-
retired because he didn't want to play for them anymore. I thought he was still going to play.
I think he retired because of mental health. He said, I don't know what the real reason was.
I thought he was stepping away indefinitely, like he's taking a leave of absence, like he needs to get healthy.
if he gets
I
a
mean, he
long-term
seemed excited
deal,
on Twitter. I think he tweeted out once he found out he got traded.
Hey, trade out Duval.
And that pick can go anywhere from a 4th round to a
Yeah.
2nd round, depending
So
on
If
How much
Ridley
playing
makes the
time he-
team,
his stats, and then if he gets that 2nd contract or whatever.
if Ridley makes the team in 2024, a second round pick will be worth at least a 4th rounder. Playing time milestone converts the pick into a 3rd rounder, and Jags will give up a 2024 if the team strikes a long-term deal. A 2024 second if they get a long-term deal with him.
I kind of like that. I like how those trades are set up
Yeah,
because like the more you benefit from the trade, the more return
more
you have
you
to
give
give
up,
back.
basically. Yeah,
So like the value
yeah, I like
is
it.
equal. That's how more trades should be.
Hmm. So it's not more one-sided, like in hindsight,
Yeah.
2020.
But I think that Claypool trade to Chicago, I don't think that's going to really do too much. He didn't look that good in Pittsburgh. He looks like he was afraid to get the ball. He made a couple plays his rookie season, but what else has he done?
I think I saw this funny thing on Twitter actually. It was, this is a good trade if you want to see a guy every day jump as high as he can just to catch the ball at his knees. But I think it will benefit like them determining just if Justin Fields is that guy or not. Because then
Yeah.
you have another guy to throw to.
Still not getting protected though.
Not
But
getting
like,
all
isn't he
tested,
like a
but
very good blocking wide receiver too? Like that,
I think so. I mean, he's like what, like 6'5", 6'4", or something like that.
I think
He's
he's 6'4".
Canadian. He's probably pretty
Something.
good at blocking.
He's pretty big, so I would think he was pretty good at blocking. But I think it'll benefit Justin Fields a little bit. I know they still don't got the protection, but you can see what you can kind of see what you got in him.
I mean, what about the
this trade.
Steelers finessing that pick? They spent a second round 2 years ago, and then still got a second round back in him after having him for 2 years and saying, "Nah, he's not what we thought." It just gets rid of him. So like they lose nothing. It was like everything evened out.
Yeah,
That's pretty sick. And with that second round pick, they're going to get another pass catcher because that's what they do every year.
oh yeah.
They
for
spend a
sure.
second round pick on somebody who can catch the ball.
George Pickens is gonna be getting a lot more targets though.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta see what you got in him too.
Top pick next year in fantasy.
Probably first.
I mean,
rounder, right?
we'll see if they change their offensive coordinator
They gotta
and
get a new
everybody
QB.
else. Oh, the Steelers are so bad. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Offense.
weird seeing them struggle so much.
TJ Watt's not there. That's why.
It's not even that. It's their
I know.
offense. They've had such a good offense for so long, and they just can't move the ball at all.
Big Ben's gonna
Yeah.
come out of retirement.
I hope not. He's drinking beer on podcasts now.
Hell yeah.
That's fire.
Let's get him on.
I
Probably
think he's
also
got his
giving-
own.
Probably giving
Yeah.
minors alcohol too.
See, we do that for you guys. We don't have beer sponsors. So this stays free for you.
Facts.
Hey, what about the Chubb trade? What do you think about that, Brick?
Oh, that's amazing. Our fucking pass rush has been awful this year. We're like ranked. We're like ranked probably fifth lowest in pass rushing, like QB hits this year.
Oh shit.
And him next to Jalen Phillips for the next 4 or 5 years.
Hey,
That's gonna
Jalen
be
Phillips has
crazy
been
to
pretty
watch.
fire, hasn't he?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I feel like
about
he
your,
makes some plays every
him?
couple weeks.
Mania Agba, Wilkins, all of them.
Wilkins
D-line.
is a beast.
Oh my gosh.
Your protection and coverage is pretty bad too. Because
Yeah.
Xavier Howard's giving everyone STDs.
What?
Did you hear that?
No. He's
Pull up
not
the
here raw
story.
dogging bitches?
Pull up the story. Xavier Howard's a little dirty bitch.
You a dirty girl. Dirty girl. You remember that from Big and was it Robin Big?
Yeah.
She a dirty girl.
Dirty girl.
Dirty girl.
Dirty girl.
R.I.P.
What a fucking bop.
R.I.P. Big.
R.I.P. Take off. Woo, woo.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Dolphins Xavier Howard files motion to dismiss STD complaint from sworn ex-lover.
And
What's
tell the
this
world
say?
how you gave him an MVD. I'm sick of you little boy groups always sitting here
The
to
woman
annoy
filed
me.
a complaint in Broward County against Howard, alleging that he knowingly and negligently gave her a sexually transmitted disease. That's wild.
Dang, bro.
Just wrap that shit up. It's that easy.
The X-Dog is out here raw dogging out here, bro.
Right
You
down
can't
the
be
street.
doing that, dog. You rich and
Hey,
famous. These,
Right down the
Hey,
street,
these
Fort
women are trying
Lauderdale,
to
baby.
trap you, dog.
Man, this man's in zero coverage.
Dude's
put
out
him
here
on the-
doing the fucking push and pray method.
Hey, put him on the Bears offensive line. No protection, boy.
But anyway, yeah, I think Bradley Chubb will be a good addition to the Dolphins. Great
So my
addition.
whole thing with this is like y'all are going all in on him. You sent
Definitely
a first
going
round
all
pick
in.
for him and then just signed him to a 5-year deal making
We
$24
said-
million a year.
We said fuck them picks. We didn't send a first rounder. Oh yeah, we did. We sent a 49ers first rounder. We don't have ours because Stephen Ross lost it.
Because he's a fucking idiot. He's a pile. Not
and
a
we
pimp.
sent them Chase Edmonds in that deal.
But if you look at Bradley Chubb's history, like when he plays, he's good. But he's had a lot of injury history in the past, man. Like
Yeah.
you guys are giving him a lot of money to say like I'm healthy now, like I'm not gonna get hurt no more because he gets
So
hurt quite a
he
bit.
missed 24 out of 49 possible games entered 2022, mainly because of an ACL, a torn ACL, and a bone spur in his ankle.
Yeah, I think I read something where he misses on average like 7 games a year.
But his rookie season,
All right, well since we're on the Dolphins, let's do Dolphins at Bears plus 4.5.
Dolphins gonna mop that team next.
That's a lot of confidence.
Where are they at? Soldier Field?
Yeah, it's in Chicago.
In Chicago.
That's where Tua goes to die. Soldier Field.
Jesus. I think the Dolphins definitely cover that, and probably by like 8.
I think you are blinded by your fandom.
They're gonna win 38-21.
When you put a score on it, just makes you sound even dumber.
I know. They're
It's
gonna,
gonna be,
okay, definitely they're gonna win 28-14.
it's gonna be a 3-point game. I don't know who's gonna win, but Chicago's gonna cover this. Justin Fields is good. They ran into a buzzsaw called the Dallas Cowboys last week, and
You
you're gonna
said
think
Justin
that they're
Fields
not
is
that
good?
good.
Did you see our defense who we just added? They don't have any O-line. They're playing without an O-line.
He doesn't know the scheme. He's gonna be out of place a couple times, and he's gonna give up big plays, and that's
They're
how
playing
it's gonna
without
be a
an
close game.
O-line.
Leading tackler, though.
Chase
Exactly. Now
Claypool's
everybody
not-
else can go make a play.
Chase
Roquan
Claypool is
Smith
not
was
going to know
hogging
what
it.
routes to run out there. Justin Fields is going to throw it up to Xavier Howard. He's going to catch it, like all the STDs he caught, and then he's going to receive it. Then he's going to run it all the way back to the touchdown and give the Bears
What's the-
all STDs.
What is it? -4?
-4. Yeah.
Bears
For the
plus 4.
Dolphins.
Bears +4. I
Yeah.
think Dolphins will cover. I think the Dolphins are back on track.
With Tua here,
Unless
they haven't
Tua
lost.
dies.
They haven't lost a game with
Let's
Tua.
do it, guys.
Not dies and actually dies, but like gets another concussion.
They haven't lost a game
RIP.
with Tua this year. I think they got it.
Next.
Next,
All right. What about Chargers at the Colts? Plus 3.5. So it's in Indianapolis.
Taylor's out.
Sam
though, man.
Ellinger still being the starter.
Taylor might be out.
He is out, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
But they got like Deion Jones, who did pretty good when he got a lot of touches a couple
got
weeks
Taylor
ago.
missed
Zach
practice.
Moss, boy.
And they got Zach Moss. Yeah.
Moss about to eat
Nah,
on that team.
He's all the
not
goal
gonna
line
know the scheme,
carries.
though,
Huh?
right? He's not gonna know the scheme yet.
He's gonna get catches though out of the backfield.
Listen, it'll be a generic
no,
run
no.
zone.
There
They'll
was
be
a-
fine.
There was a thing that said Sam Ellinger only threw it to Deion Johnson in the backfield 3 times last game.
Damn.
Between
But-
him and Yami Hines. Or
Who
whatever.
is it?
Live
Colts
and
by
learn.
3?
Yeah,
Chargers.
3.5.
Colts plus 3.5.
Plus 3.
Chargers 3.5.
Chargers only have what? Everett and Joshua Palmer this week to catch the ball.
No
Keenan Allen
'cause he
might
says
play. He was supposed to, but he hasn't practiced the last 2 days because of his
Keenan
hamstring.
Allen, said his
I'll
hamstring
do-
got worse over the bye week.
You know what? I think the Chargers are still a good team, honestly.
Did you pick Keenan Allen in fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I picked him in both my leagues.
Don't worry, guys. I just traded fucking Travis Kelsey, Dak, and Miles Sanders for Jonathan Taylor, Darren Waller, and Deontay Johnson, who are all injured.
You did get fleeced.
But I'm playing for next year because I'm not gonna make the playoffs.
Any draft picks in there?
No, he's gonna give me one.
Oh, you
What
actually
a
have that?
bozo.
Huh?
You actually could trade draft picks in yours?
Yeah.
That's fire.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. I think for some reason they seem to keep most games close. I think the Chargers have an injury bug, and they're not that.
And-
I mean, they're still good and they make big plays, but they also have a lot of mistakes. They get beat here and there. I think the Colts can keep it close enough to at least lose by 3.
In Indianapolis.
Yeah. So I'm going with both home teams so far.
All right. I went with Chargers.
I'm going Chargers.
Next.
Monday night.
All right. My favorite game of the week is the Ravens at the Saints Monday night.
Ravens.
Next.
Next.
I'm excited. I'm
think-
telling you, bro, this Roquan Smith trade is really going to ascend Baltimore into the next stratosphere.
You think he
I think
stops Kamara, who just had a big ass game last week?
fucking what? 9 catches or 10 catches for 99 yards and then
Some
3
shit like that.
touchdowns, rushing and receiving.
You think he clogs that shit up?
Wait.
Laquan
I don't think he
Smith?
does it again.
No, I'm saying, do you think Laquan Smith clogs that shit up?
I think he helps, yeah. Even just being the natural freak athlete that he is, I think
I think.
he could help slow it down.
What's the spread?
Oh, it's Saint plus half.
Plus what?
Plus 2.5.
Ravens fucking easily got that.
Yeah, I picked the.
I think so too.
Baltimore.
Even without Bateman, I think they can easily.
I think the
cover that.
Maryland Ravens.
I mean,
I
Mark
also
Andrews
picked
might
some
not play
Maryland
either.
Ravens.
I think he's still dealing with the shoulder.
Yeah, but
Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah likely looked likely out there. He looked likely to be the starting tight end next year, and
I don't know.
no, I'm
They're not.
kidding.
They're not going to get rid of
No.
Andrews. He's
No,
still a
they're
stud.
not. I think. Yeah, I think that they easily get that, cover that, everything that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Ravens.
think the Ravens could win by like 5,
Yeah,
like a 25-20 game.
But Olave has the biggest game of his life: 200 yards receiving, 18 receptions, 4 TDs.
I hope so.
and Kenyon Drake's gonna have a game of his life again.
Hey,
Zip.
Hey,
You guys
by the
see-
way,
you guys see what? By the way, what?
can we talk about CMC's game that he had?
The triple crown?
Passing touchdown, receiving touchdown, no rushing touchdown.
That man is a
All in the
thoroughbred.
same
He's
game.
literally a horse.
Last time that happened, who was it, Clap?
Miguel Cabrera, when he won the triple crown, when he led the MLB or the AL in batting average, home run, and RBIs.
No,
No.
Seabiscuit.
The
When he won the
fucking
When was the last time that
Uh,
trifecta running back has that stat?
That sounds like some fucking
Walter Payton.
That sounds like
You
a
know?
fucking what's his name?
Do you know?
Bo Jackson type shit.
No, do
Oh,
you
it was
know?
LaDainian Tomlinson in
Yeah.
2000.
LT.
Yeah, LC.
2000.
2000, either 2000 or 2001, I forget.
LT is a stud though.
LT.
Yeah, I fucking
Alright.
played against
balls
McCaffrey
he
in
played
fantasy
for?
last
He
week.
played for, oh, I know this, NC State.
Nope.
LT?
Clemson?
Nope. Big 12 team.
I know who he
Texas.
played for.
I'm kidding.
I'm letting Brick pick.
Texas
Who did he
what?
play for? Was it Texas? Texas.
No.
TCU. That's what it is. TCU.
There you go,
Wait,
yeah.
LT played
Yeah,
for
it is.
TCU?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Horned Frogs. I just watched the fucking
Oh
MTV.
shit.
I just watched the MTV
Texas
Cribs.
Christian
I
University.
just watched the MTV Cribs thing on him, and he had the fucking Horned Frogs jersey.
That makes sense. I was thinking of fucking Reggie Bush. I was thinking fucking
USC.
USC.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean Glendale White came from there. Close. Both had L's in their name. Big running backs.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
what does
that's
that
who I was
Marlins
thinking.
clock behind you say?
Marlins.
That's not a clock.
Does it say it's time for the final 2 minutes?
No,
Think
it
it
says
is.
2003 National League Champions World Series. The final 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's it. I thought you were gonna give us a whole fucking
Wait,
Frank
the
Sinatra type ass intro, dog.
It's the final 2 minutes.
Okay, now you're just fucking ripping off other songs. We got to do that shit originally.
Wait, you were supposed to do your thing. Final.
Which feeling is better? Coming or
Head
when you've
massager.
been what?
The head massager. We put the little thing on your head.
Oh, I thought you were talking about getting your dick sucked.
No.
I mean, that
No.
too.
Is it coming or is it holding on to your pee for a long time and then finally taking a piss?
I think hot take peeing after you come.
Holy
That's better
shit,
than
you
both
just threw a wrinkle in this
I
I
don't
was
know.
not expecting.
That's better than
Sometimes
both of them.
coming never hurts for me. I feel like sometimes when I pee, it hurts. So I'm gonna go with coming.
It depends
Oh,
why
boy.
you're coming. Like if you're just jerking it, or are you having sex and then you came?
I think this is a question Xavier Howard should answer. Peeing and coming.
I mean,
Put
he's
in the
clearly
comment
gonna say
section
coming because
below.
every time he pees, it burns. So he's definitely gonna say coming.
Every time he comes, it leads to burning pee.
So what do we say? What
It's
do we
just fucking
say?
radioactive.
Is it come after jerking off or come after intercourse?
Whichever one you want. You could say
Okay.
either one.
If is it I'm holding my pee in for a long car ride, I'm holding my pee in after hammering
I don't know.
46 beers on the way to the Panthers game and have to run into their arena
Cummings-
3 miles away.
Coming's orgasmic, so I'm gonna have to go with coming. Peeing is never. I
'Cause
mean,
that's
it felt
pee.
good, but it never had an orgasmic feeling.
Or a pee when you have to pee so bad you pull over on the side of the road and run to the wall.
That's what I'm
On the
saying. When you
turnpike.
have to go really, really bad and you finally
'Cause that's a good
release,
pee.
and that feeling that just comes over you.
Maybe.
Is
I
that
don't
feeling
know.
better than coming? Or is coming better than that feeling?
They're both top 5 for sure. but I
Either
think
way, I'm
coming's
drunk
better.
either way.
Coming's better. For sure. Drunk either way.
Okay,
I'll
so
take-
my
I'll
thoughts
take
on
coming.
this is I've never had an orgasm give me goosebumps. I've peed a few times and just had goosebumps all over my body because of how good it felt to finally release.
I don't know. I think
And
we're
as
gonna have
much-
to do
As much as I
live
love
experiment.
coming and as much as I come regularly, I'm going to say holding on to a pee and finally letting it go is a better feeling.
Put in the comment section below what you all think.
I don't know. I peed a lot. You know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go peeing too.
So I'm saying I've peed a lot and I've came a lot, and I think the peeing feeling every now, like you get that good one where it's just
I ran into-
ah.
See, I ran into plenty of times where I've had to pee next to an elevator. Never ran into coming next to an elevator at all.
Exactly.
okay. It's always good when you're drunk, though. You have to be drunk when you're doing the pee. Because, like, if you're sober, it's
What
just
about
like,
in the morning though?
No, dude, I've been on my way home from work and I'm drinking, like I drink at work and then I'm drinking my cup of water on the way home.
Wait.
And
He
by the
drinks
time I
at
get
work?
to the home, I have to fucking pee, and I'm running upstairs, and I'm fucking trying to jingle my keys in the lock, and I finally get in. And I just drop everything as soon as I get in the house, and I run to my bathroom,
That's
and
the
I
best.
start
To
peeing,
lead-
and I go, ah.
To lead to this question that's still kind of on the same topic.
That's true.
Do you masturbate in the bathroom or in your bedroom? Laying down or sitting?
I
Or
mean,
neither.
I'm a laying down type
Me
guy.
too.
In the bathroom.
Oh, bathroom.
So I used to
Oh,
be
you
I used to be a
douche.
bathroom beater. I used to be.
Fucking robbed it.
All right, wait till we get my next question. When you're tired in the morning, do you like to stand and piss or sit and piss?
Stand.
Okay,
I'll still stand.
I got some shit for your ass.
Look at this couch.
Go ahead, tell
Oh
me.
my god.
Piss
I'm
it
not
out.
ashamed to admit that when I'm hella tired in the morning and I gotta pee,
Piss center.
I sit down. But I sit down facing the toilet with my counter vanity right behind there, and I put my head down
Oh,
while I
like South
sit
Park?
face forward on the toilet pissing.
That's wild. Imagine walking in that shit in the morning.
That would be
It's-
hilarious.
It's one of the most comfortable things in the world, and it brings me a lot of joy.
I would try it, but I think I ended up just breaking my toilet. Like, be too big and like too lazy at the same time. Just rip the
No.
top off the toilet.
Listen,
drop
you're
it on
good.
my
It's like you're sitting on a chair backwards. That's it.
foot. Maybe. But all right, that's all I need to know. I got my answers.
All right, what about you guys? I'm not gonna be the only one to answer. You leave me fucking
Well,
doing.
I stand when I piss no
I-
matter what.
I
Unless
stand.
I'm going shit, then I'll pee.
Yeah, I stand.
But and then
You always stand and pee.
I'll always stand.
yeah.
Do you lift your leg up too?
Nope.
Stand and pee.
Just you know, put a thumb on good old penis.
There've been a couple of times though where like my string will be too long and I'll accidentally pee on it sometimes if it's like moving back and forth. I'm like, oh fuck.
All right, how
I'm moving
about
out
the
of way,
worst peas?
like for my shorts.
The worst
happens.
peas are waking up in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning. Bro, I had the longest piss of my life the other night. I was straight pissing for 2.5 minutes.
That sounds good.
It was good.
You
It
were
felt
pissing for the
good.
final 2 minutes?
Bro, it felt fucking phenomenal. But I was like, bro, I want to go back to sleep, bro. When's this fucking shit gonna end?
Dude, fucking, how about like when you wake up in the morning after you slept through the night and you have to pee so bad your fucking sides hurt because you're so full of piss?
Yeah, that's true. I have that.
That's-
It's either that
You're like bloated.
or it's alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about it's even better feeling when you
Oh,
go
here we
piss
go.
at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and you still got 2 more hours of sleep when you come back.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was the best because I was like, oh shit, I still have. Oh shit, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going back to sleep after this, but I got. It's
I
like a
got 2
racehorse.
more hours.
But I'm like, bro, I can't fucking
Best.
stop peeing.
It's like taking a little nap, like after your sleep.
Bro,
You're like,
It is
"Damn,
pretty
I
good.
got
Like,
one
yeah,
hour."
like you
one
sleep, you
time.
get some rest, and then you get to take a little break from it, you pee, and then you go right back to it as
Bro,
soon as you get back in bed.
sometimes,
Then you wake up in no time.
Sometimes I set an alarm at 3 o'clock in the morning just for that.
Just to
feeling.
pee and stay regular.
Bro. No, just for that feeling.
Just
I
to
don't
know,
even,
like,
I don't
damn,
even
I
have to
have
pee.
time left to sleep.
I'm just like, bro, I still have 2.5 hours to sleep.
It's a good feeling.
It's just so good of a feeling. I set an alarm for that shit.
You guys let us know what your greatest feeling is.
Everyone gotta say like
2-minute men and women.
comment.
Fucking,
Ours
we're
is
gonna have a
about
bunch of
peeing.
fucking cum dumpsters in our comment section.
Ours
love
is all
coming.
about peeing and fucking. Theirs is about coming.
Well, it happens
Or
on the
like
NFL
passing.
sidelines. They like peeing Gatorade bottles in the fucking medical
No,
tent
he
and
likes
shit.
getting his fucking butt rubbed.
Well, after this podcast, you better come follow us.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And that's been the
Like and
final 2 minutes,
subscribe.
folks. I love you, boys.
Love you.